Okay guys, so to make our dough for our samosa, we're going to be using Motherland's gluten-free chapati flour. This is quite good. You can use this for roti, for mathiya, for anything really. And we're using it for the samosa. And we're also going to add some gluten-free brown rice flour, which also gives the samosa a nice crunchy and stable texture. So we're going to be using a mix of these two flours, and then we'll show you how we assemble the dough. Okay, so we're using one big bowl of the gluten-free chapati flour and one small bowl of the rice flour, and we're also using xanthan gum and bicarb soda, which is really important for gluten-free baking and cooking to help your dough rise and you don't get a flat dough. And we're also going to be using some ghee. You can use butter or oil, whatever you prefer, but ghee gives it a nice flaky flavor after you've fried or baked them. So we're going to add these all to the mixer and then form our dough. So you're just going to add your ghee and let your dough mix well with it. Okay, so once your flour has mixed well with the ghee into a crumbly texture like you can see here, we're going to add some warm water till it forms a nice soft dough. We don't want it too soft or too hard, but so that we can make balls and our rotiyan for the samosa. So to make our aloo stuffing, you're going to add some ghee, butter or oil, whatever you prefer, into a pan and let this heat up. And then for our ingredients, we're going to be using some onion, some chili, our potatoes, spices and peas. You can obviously add whatever you like, but we're making the traditional potato and peas filling, and then continue to watch how it looks. So I've just added some cumin seeds and coriander seeds, and you're going to let this heat up and sizzle a bit before we add our onions and chilies. So I've just added the chilies and the onions, and you're going to let this cook until golden brown, and then we'll add our spices. Okay guys, so to our samosa filling, we're going to add one bowl of frozen peas. You can use fresh if they're available to you, but we're just going to use frozen. And you're going to let this cook until the peas go soft. So we're now going to add our spices, 2 spoons of salt. According to your taste, you can add more or less. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garam masala. And then a little bit of haldi, so turmeric. If you like it really spicy, you can add red chili flakes, but we already added green chilies before, so we're not going to. And you're just going to let this cook. Okay guys, so we added some salt as well, and now you can tell how our dough's turned out. It's really soft and it's sticking together, which is a good sign that our dough is ready. You're just going to let this spin for a few more minutes, and then we can let this rest and freeze. So we're just going to add our aloo now, and we're going to give it a good mash. Okay guys, as you can see, our aloo filling is ready, and we're going to add some chopped coriander in. And our dough has proven, and you can tell like these hard bits are formed, so it's well risen. So now we're going to form our dough balls, make our templates for the samosa, and then we'll show you how we either fry or bake them afterwards. It's up to you whether you want to fry or bake, but they turn out really well both ways, and we can show you both. So guys, as you can tell here, like we've shown you, these are how we've made the gluten-free samosa. They haven't broke at all, the dough's really kept its shape, and they filled really well with the stuffing as well, and they look literally like the normal samosa. It weren't hard to make at all. And we'll show you how they look after they've been fried and baked, so you can choose whatever option you like. And you can stuff whatever fillings you want with it, whether it's meat, vegetarian, it's completely up to you. And using these flours, I can put the link in my bio, or you can follow me on Instagram and get some more ideas about what type of flours we use. And then you can see and use these flours for yourself and make so much more, like spring rolls, mathiya, puriyan. We've also got the recipe out for that. So just follow our recipe for the samosa and see how they turn out, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. Okay guys, so this is how all our samosa turned out, and we're now ready to fry them. We put some in the oven to bake. We'll show you those after they've come out. But at the moment our oil is ready, so it's hot, and now we're ready to fry. So we pop the samosa in the oil. And you're just going to gently fry it on a low flame. Okay, so when your oil's hot and we've added the samosa, you can see that they'll start come and rising to the surface by themselves, as you can tell. They're not breaking at all, or they're not, there's no holes in which the oil is going into the samosa, so that you can tell they're really good. And they're frying normally like how a normal samosa would. So let these fry on both sides for a few minutes, and then they'll be ready to take out. So guys, as you can tell, our gluten-free samosa are ready. These are the fried and these are the baked. Obviously, look how similar they look to non-gluten ones. They turned out really well and they held their shape, they didn't break at all. If you don't want to use brown rice flour, you can use white rice flour as an alternative. We use brown to be a little bit healthier. So yeah, as you can tell, they turned out really good. We've got shole on the side. We also made gluten-free bread pakore. If you want the recipe for that, then let me know on my Instagram. I'll leave my details in the bio. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. You enjoy making these gluten-free samosa. They're not as hard as they seem once you have the right ingredients and the right flours. It's quite easy to make and it doesn't require a lot of time. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the recipe, and leave a like and comment down anything else you want to see, and follow me on my Instagram.